Good morning. Well, at least for another 20 minutes or so. It is Space Engineers. And this morning I did what is likely my last Timberborn episode, which didn't really go all that well, but people seem to be enjoying the Space Engineers, so especially right now with the new update and everything, I am really excited about all the things that I've got. Oh, you know what? I can use one of the... Not that it matters. Oh, actually, no. I can use this. Or I would if I didn't have that there. That is much nicer. It's better than a piston cap. Okay, what was I doing? It is still rather dark in here. Okay, so I was going to go over to the other base and start collecting up things and getting some stuff over here, but you know what? I am not going to do that. I am going to try and stick it out with what I've got here the time being, at least for the engineering section. And but I do need a couple of things. And by a couple of things, I mean like a lot of things. Especially like steel plate and that. But I have decided on a design for this, which I think will be good. I just have to work out the general layout that it's going to end up having, but other than that, so this is going to be the floor here. Let's start laying the... Oh, is it nighttime already? Okay. So this is going to be the floor here. Like that. I can't do the entire floor because of that there, but
inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
okay, so I need it to be, so this is my outer marker here. So I want this to be like this. This is like that? No, it is like that. So that should give me, no, it's got to be farther out. Because it's got to be like that. Think. So the idea that I had was I got inspiration from a bunch of online sources, one of them being an old base design. I don't even remember the user, but it was called the Citadel Fortress or something like that. Had an interesting look to it, at least. And I'm not gonna make it 100% the way that they have it. But I borrowed from some of the elements in it in order to come up with this design. Whoops. Actually, it wasn't what I wanted. So just as a placeholder, the idea is that this inside stays as is, and I put this like that. And like that, and so on and so forth. Up until this floor. Which I didn't really do the math on it, so this may be completely wrong. I've got a general idea in my head of how it's going to end up looking, but I don't actually have the entire layout mapped out, so I was considering doing that, but I thought maybe it might be interesting to do that. On camera, so to speak. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna need this anyways, so oops. Oh, I wasn't planning on doing that yet, because I need hydrogen. Alright, perfect. Yes, I'm going the right direction. Okay, so And then you get to enjoy my struggles as I try to figure this out. But I think that should be good. Like that. Oh, right. So this is not that. It is... not that either. But I think that's close. Maybe that? I don't know. I'm trying to get some weird shapes going. So I'm trying to... I'm trying to flare it out at the end, but actually have it cut off. But I don't know if I've got the ability to do that. Trying to stretch myself a little. Yeah, see, that's not... I think what I might have to do is just stick with
Meteor storm
basic.
inbound.
Like that. I don't think that I can get exactly what I'm looking for. I'm probably only going to be able to get close to what I'm thinking. Because now I need to do the opposite. Which I don't think I have that. I don't think there is what I'm looking for here. Just disappointing. So what I'm looking for is I'm trying to get this to be angled but flat here, like this, but I don't think I can do that. Oops. And then on this side, I don't know if I have the blocks to be able to do what I'm doing, trying to do though. That's the thing. I don't even know if it's gonna end up looking good for that matter. Might end up looking terrible. Yeah, I don't think I have the blocks. But I want to get close to it, at least. Whoops.
low.
That was close. I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of close calls on that. If not, all out plummet to my death kind of situation. Which is very likely as well. Okay. Let's see how much we can get done. We'll start at the bottom and work our way up, I guess. I'm pretty sure I don't have the exact blocks that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna have to try and figure this out as I go. Which is fine. But so right about there. And now all of this is unnecessary. This is gonna be like that. So that's like that. That's still like that. But I need like this, but cut off. Same with this. I need this, but only half a block. But on the side, half a block. Which I don't think exists. Wonder if I could find a mod that had it. Well, it's gonna have to look a little bit weird. But it should be alright. Think? Unless I do this. That's not quite right either. Nah, it's gonna have to be this. I don't think it's gonna look like what I expect it to. Well, let's see. I think I'm just gonna have to accept that it's the way it is and just move on. Oops. Caught on that. I'm really hoping it looks alright. The worst part... Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Let's try this again without the oops. Trying to get too close and I end up destroying everything. It's the story of my life. Every time I try to get close, everything explodes in my face. Yeah, I don't think it's what I expected it to be, but guess it should be alright. Alright, so now this comes over here like this. I'm going to recharge a bit and turn it to day. Okay, so I've got that. Now this has got to go like this. And that is like that. And then this is like this. This is the edge here, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's like this. Yeah, that's gonna be like this. And I'm going to replace this with this. And this is like that. I want it to kind of look like it's on stilts. Without actually being on stilts.
Fuel low.
Whoops. Oh, this is... Yep. Oh, that... Oh, that's gonna...
Fuel critical.
Oh. Well... I did say I was gonna do that. And there we go. I am probably gonna do a lot of that. And then some. It's a very good thing that I set up a way of getting around here with climbing, because if I relied 100% on flight, yeah, not gonna happen at all. Alright. You know, if I was smart, I'd make a couple more hydrogen bottles, stash them somewhere, and swap them out when I need to. But, as we all know, I'm not smart, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to rely 100% on my ability to remember to look for hydrogen. Perfect. Alright. So that's the general look that I'm going for. 1, 2, 3, so... Right? So 1, 2, 3. And then... like this. Right? And then this is like that. The more I look at this, the less I like it. I think I'd be better off if I ended up doing this here on the sides. Well, let's try it. So not as far. Actually, no. Like that. Oh, we have a visitor. Just a second. Hi. Are you coming to visit? Yeah? Outside? Are you having fun outside? Hey, hello. No? Alright. Looks like he just came here in a nap. That's fine. Okay, what was I doing? I was trying to see if this worked. But I'm not so sure that I like it. kind of like the idea, but I think I'm coming out too far. Maybe there. And these are too far in out.
Meteor storm inbound.
Although the meteors might end up destroying absolutely everything anyways, and this will be a moot point because I'll be having to fix absolutely everything. Right. The other thing that I was gonna do is do the same thing that I was doing over there. Like this. This would be a whole lot better if I was building something like this in space. Which I actually did consider that, making a main base in space versus on the planet, but I kind of like the look of that way better.
Inventory full.
Whoops. Oh, and that needs to be attached. There. Okay. Let's do this. Where did it go? This says 0. Right now, it still says that I have a hydrogen bottle, which I don't. I mean, I have a hydrogen bottle. I don't have a full hydrogen bottle. Or, you know, anything in said hydrogen bottle. Unless there's like point something in it. And it thinks that the point something means anything to me. Which is entirely possible. I mean, rounding it. Oh. how I would round stuff is not necessarily same as what other people would round. Now I gotta get rid of all of that all the other blocks. And of course I have to do it by hand because I don't actually have any other way of grinding. Yeah, I like that better. My original design was meh. This, however, much nicer. You, of course, your mileage might vary compared to mine, but I do like it. That is definitely not it. There we go. And then I can do the same thing over here. And now get rid of this.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Now, if I can just use up my materials as I'm grinding them. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna be able to grind or use all of it because I'm not actually grinding all the materials that I could potentially get out of this, but
Inventory full.
mind you, I'd save a lot if I ended up doing half blocks everywhere, but that would require me being smart about this and not like random and not well thought out at any rate.
Inventory full.
I wasn't gonna take this all the way down. I'm just wondering if it might be a good idea to take it all the way down. Alright, we'll take it down and see how it goes. I mean, worst case scenario is I don't like the look of it and end up having to tear it all down, but
Meteor storm inbound. Inventory full.
Just gonna dump this for now, get it all out of the way, and then figure out the rest of it later.
Inventory full.
At least I don't die from falling a short distance, because I can't carry very much.
Inventory full.
Well, it's disconnected at any rate. Is there a mod out there that instead of percentages deals in volume of hydrogen for the heads-up display? Because I'm just thinking that would be really nice, especially for like planets like this. 100% of a bottle is not 100% of a suit, which means that 2% left in a bottle is way more than 2% in a suit. Whereas if I ended up knowing, you know, it's
Inventory full. Inventory full.
like 100 liters worth of volume. Well, I don't remember how. Is gas measured? Well, I mean, gas is usually measured in how much pressure is in.
Inventory full.
Mostly because the volume is dependent on a lot of stuff. Because it's volume under pressure, right? But in a game like this, where constant pressure is assumed, I can't see why you couldn't do a volume-based calculation. No, whatever. Just an idea. Yeah. Whoops. There we go. Now, one of the things that I am going to have to figure out is, and this little building session has really driven home how much I need a backup plan for when my hydrogen runs out. Not if my hydrogen runs out, but when, because it's gonna happen whether I like it or not. So I really need to take into consideration what's gonna happen when I'm on the ground and I don't have any hydrogen. Because flying around this base is all well and good, but if I run out of hydrogen while I'm flying around the base, well, I mean, I'm flying pretty fast. Chances are I pretty much know how I'm gonna get back. Because I'm gonna have to spawn another clone to get back. It's not a have to, it's like, it's not even a question of whether I can or not. It's just gonna happen that way. Because I am going to plummet to my death and die. And there is nothing I will be able to do about it. Alright. Now, if it was daytime, I could take a look at what this is shaping up to be, but as it is not daylight at the moment, whoops. Need to refill my bottle anyways, so let's do this. Alright. Wait till the sun comes up. Well, I think it looks good. With the exception of the fact that I built them off kilter. Because I made this too high. No, that's not the right one. It's this. Although I'm wondering whether this was the wrong one and this is the right one. Yeah, this was the right one. And that was the wrong one. I went too low on that one. Because this needs to be in line with the floor. Like this. Of course, I'm like too shy. I'm too short, because I'm always too short, because I am short. Alright, and then this is like that. This is like that. And then right? And then this is like this. I mean, it's a lot of effort for like a couple of sections being visible. Eight, 9, and 10.
Fuel low.
Whoops. Oh.
Fuel critical.
Mind you, I could hop in my ship. Then start welding this up and see how it looks. Actually weld it up. Then after this, I will go back to the main ship because I'm going to end up needing supplies. Because this is going to take all of my inventory for steel plates, and I'm probably going to end up having to do several trips.
Meteor storm inbound.
The sad thing is, all that effort that I ended up putting into that, that's actually not what I was concentrating on. I have no idea if anything just completely destroyed itself. I mean, I think it's gonna look all right. Oops. Probably gonna get down to like 3 more plates for a finished block and not gonna be able to finish it. Can I connect to another ship? I can. Alright. Let's queue those up. So hopefully by the time I end up getting back and finishing welding these, those will be all welded up, or all assembled and ready to go. I can just drop this on there and in fact, what I might do is that. Can't quite get those bottom ones. Whoops, that's not good. Can I get the one in behind from there? I can't. Oh, that's disappointing. I've been using the Weld Plus mod a little too much, I guess. I'm just so used to it, welding up several blocks out. I should have renamed this, but whatever. I gotta be careful because I'm probably gonna end up forgetting that I only have 1% hydrogen left and try and hop out of the ship to... Okay, well, that's it. Oops. At least it wasn't the ground. So that's not bad. I mean, it's just a starting point. I have a I think what a good design for the rest of this. So we'll see. But I think that's a good starting point at the very least. Oh, I'm low on energy too in this ship. There we go. Refill my hydrogen and refill my ship. Almost need two weld ships, one that's charging and one that isn't. It's still working away on silver. Regardless of what else I would need. Alright, well, that's gonna take a bit. So what I might do is start laying out the next layers. All right. Yeah, I don't really like that look. That's not gonna work. Basically the same as the floor, just slightly smaller. Although in my head I had it different than this. And then what am I looking at? So this goes in by a little bit. I'm gonna replace this with interior blocks at some point, but right now this will have to do. Now, I don't want it to be centered on this. I want it. I do. I want it to be the same distance as this. Kind of hoping I could have it smaller. So 2 in, maybe? That's 1, that's 2. So if this is a 3 by 3, maybe like that. And then like this. Like this. I don't know what the dimensions are going to end up being, so 24 minus 6. 18. Minus 2 is 16. Divided by 4 is... No, 16 divided by 5 is 3 and a bit. Which means that 1, 2, 3. I'm doing that. And these are going to be 3 wide. So 2 in. Like this. So that's the top, right? So then that's gonna be like this. Like this. And this is gonna be like this. Like that. One, two, three. Like that. Whoops. And like that. Nope, I am gonna go lower. And do this. that. And like that. Okay, so I have 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. $17 and $18, right? Oh, you're probably not following anyways. I'm probably doing way too random of stuff. So this is wrong. I should have 2. How much is it in from that side? 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 24 to the inside, right? Or am I wrong? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. $25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I miscounted when I did this. So this is lopsided. Which would be the reason why everything seems off. But that's alright, because it means that I'm going to have one right in the middle. But that does mean that my calculation on this is off. And there's a reason it's off. Is not because my calculation was wrong, it was my original premise. So based on 25, not 24. Instead of 18, I'm going to have 19, right? So $19, but I need to base it off of the... I need to base it off of my original, but have an extra... have an extra spot.
Inventory full.
That's fine. Like that. And this.
Inventory full.
Yeah, that's fine. Then 2. Then there. There. And this should line up with this, which it does not. Now I've been close. Right. No, it won't line up with that. It will line up with this, which is 3 away from that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 4 this way. Another 3. Because this design here, this floor layout is going to be smaller than this. Yeah, see, this is lining up, so it's 3 inside. Because this is the outer limit here, right? Here. So it is 3. So outer one, 3 inside. That's my outer wall. This one is this, 3 inside. This is my outer wall. This is this one, 3 inside. This is my outer wall, which is here. Whoops. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. Guess that's one way of scrapping it. Okay, whoops. Just as long as I don't do that.
Inventory full.
I'm gonna have those all over everywhere. So then it's this, then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That. This. That. Back to this. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. That's the roof. Okay, well that's a load off. You know what I should do? I should make it daytime. So the only thing that I was unsure on was why the calculation didn't seem to match up right, but the reason being is because I have this one wider this way than I do this way. So it makes sense. But it doesn't change anything because it just makes it so that I need to add one more, which doesn't actually ruin the look, I don't think. I think. It could look horrible and I wouldn't know, but because, you know, as you may be aware, I am not a aesthetic builder. I am a practical builder, and this is me trying something new in trying to push my boundaries a little and try and make an aesthetic build that's still practical, but starting with a aesthetic build style, if that makes sense. So rather than just, you know, making a bunch of components and then throwing a ship around it, trying to at least take into consideration both the things that I'm going to need in it and the overall look, which I think this does that. I mean, I'm gonna find out soon enough, because once I start trying to put stuff into it, I'm gonna find out pretty quickly whether aesthetics over function worked in my favor. I mean, I think the math works because I've chosen outer dimensions on this first. That's gonna match up with what the building sizes are gonna end up being. So I think from that perspective, it's going to end up working out just fine. The sun already setting? Almost looks like it is. Have to clean up the litter. at some point. All the blocks that I've dropped on myself. I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna end up going through all of this and end up finding, or having a meteor go straight through it. Done. Alright. Okay, so almost there. If I can get the upper roof done. I don't know what that accomplishes
Storm
after.
inbound.
But at the very least, if I can get a roof over this, it'll end welded. I've got the basic framework set up, I think. I have to apply all the corners. So I've got one corner done. Ish. I just have to apply it across the other. I just have to apply it across the other walls and other corners. But now, if I can go down, work my way down, I think that'll be good. Oh, oops. Yes, that is sort of what I'm looking for, but not quite the right thing. Okay. There we go. Because that's not the right one, it's this. trying to fill up the welder with steel plate, and I end up using as much as I'm making. What I need to do is get back to the main base. Because I've got tons of material set up there, so all of the ore should be processed by now. So as long as if I have all that material available, I just need to dump it onto this ship, because I'm going to be getting rid of that anyways, so I might as well shut down the inventory manager over there, and not worry about that. It's not like I need to keep that stuff there, because I'm about to destroy it and bring all the materials back to here, so I might as well shut that down. See, the downside of shutting it down means that all of those all the assembling power that I've got over there is going to be gone, which means that all the materials that I could be building will not be built. But at the same time, that's not super critical. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this is going to be the outer limit for down here, right? Which means that I go out here. That. Two out each side. 1, 2. 1, 2. Like that. And 3 So 3 full blocks inside. 1, 2. One, two. And then that. $51. All right. There we go. Now let's just refill. But I think the transfer of stuff and all of that, I'm going to leave for another day. Because I had several ideas for the base. I've been brainstorming and playing around with the new Apple app, Freeform. It's quite nice. I didn't think I'd end up using it as much as I think I will now, because the one limitation I have with Notes is it is limited. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be like that. And then that. And that. But Freeform is it's great for brainstorming, because it's like having a whiteboard on your iPad. Now, if you're not into Apple products, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing against anything else. I just like using them. I don't really want to get into any debates on what's best, because, quite frankly, computer hardware, computer software, all of it is basically the same. The functionality, every company, they do the exact same stuff. They want the same edge over you as everyone else. So all you gotta do is pick something that works with you and just keep using it. Okay. So the only thing left is this, making this corner work. So this is center, so it's 1, 2. This is center, so 1, 2. So none of this is gonna work. So it's pointless for me to try. So on the inside, it's gonna be 1, 2, and then 3. So on the inside, it's gonna be 1, 2, and then 3. Right? That's the edge. So 1, 2, and then 3. Nope, no. That's not right there. So it is 1, 2, and then 3. So it is literally inside that voxel. So I don't actually need to worry about that corner. Because the entire corner is inside a voxel. Or inside the voxels. So the only thing that I need to worry about is these guys. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. How high? And 2 down. 4 out, 2 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On this side, it needs to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there. Which again is inside voxels. So I don't actually have to build the whole thing. right? Yeah. It's got what it needs. So I think most of the framework's done. I just need to fill in walls and build the walls, and it should be fine. I've got to fill in blanks and stuff, but clean things up. Start piping stuff. But that should do it. I'm gonna disconnect this. I'll leave it connected down there as a reference point, but so that's basically what it's going to end up looking like. I don't know whether you can see it well enough, but that's the design that I'm going for. So kind of stilts at the bottom and tapering down. As you get higher up. But I think it should fit everything. Because I'm going to put the hydrogen tanks on the outer edges, all four corners. Hopefully they fit. I mean, this is going to be right into a rock wall, but it should be fine. They can be on the outer side because it adds a little bit of something with it. I might run some pipes, go with the round conveyor pipes on the outside to make it look more interesting. So anywhere that pipes might be visible, I'm going to use the or conveyors would be visible. I'm going to use the pipe style. Because I think it will look good. Okay. Now, I kind of wish that this was at this level and then this was higher, but because I think with this landing pad being here that this is way too low. But I think I can tweak it a bit, because I might bring this down to this level when it gets to this part, and then stepping up to here. I'm not sure. Because this is just a general layout. I'm going to tweak it as I get the designs in place. Because as of right now, the only thing that I've really decided on 100% is the engineering section, because that's the most important part at the moment, is getting all of this industry in place, because I'm gonna need a lot of materials for this, and I'm gonna have to start pulling materials from the other base in order to accommodate this. But I'm gonna also need to process the stuff that is in the other base, because as much as I've got the ores and ingots all processed over there, I don't have the I'm gonna check on something. I want to make sure I have the... Yep, I forgot to turn them off. Okay. So, with that design in place, I think it's time that I picked up some additional materials. So, I'm gonna fly back to the base, to the other base, and load up with as much as I can of Ice Lake is that way. No, Canyon to Ice Lake. So Ice Lake is that way. It's this way that I need to go. So I'm gonna go back to the other base, to the old base, and pick up some materials and hopefully get enough materials that I can at least get the engineering section done. Because once I get the engineering section done, I can start manufacturing all the materials that I need. And then I won't have to rely on the old base for stuff. Now, it'd be nice to be able to bring all of the machines over, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Because when I started, well, I still call it a temporary base, and it's basically become temporary. I kind of made it permanent and then made it temporary again. But it'll I've got the machinery way down inside the base, so I'd have to actually tear it all apart to be able to get that, and I don't want to start doing that before I get the Smosh Pit worked out. Because with that amount of material, there's no way that I'm grinding that down by hand. The alternative is that I can go into like the admin tools and just delete the old base, but I'd rather not do that. I'd like to keep the materials as much as I can. That might not be possible, but if I can, it'd be nice. Done. I'm back. And what are we doing? How are we doing? Is this base completely shut down? Nope. Still working away. It now has enough ice and hydrogen here. I probably ran out of hydrogen completely, and the whole base shut down. Gold is all processed, silver's almost processed. Silicon, cobalt. What What are my materials here at? Not even close. Oh, but I should have more than enough to at least start this up. Or is this not going to work anymore? Oh, because I don't have enough gravity components. Gravity generator. Is that what the gravity components are? What is it missing? Or is it just working through the gold? There's no more gold. Well, I could either go back to the moon to get more gold, or just leave it and continue working away at the new base. Because, I mean, I'm eventually gonna get that. It's not critical. And I plan to recoup the module resources. I'm not going to shred them to get them. I am going to actually cut them off and reattach them. Hopefully. We'll see. Although I wonder if I can just cut the roof right off and
Inventory full.
theoretically, I could cut this roof off, detach these guys, and lift them right out. Do the same thing with these refineries here, because Now, it's gonna be a bit of a pain because that ship is not designed to lift those. My original plan was I was gonna build a dedicated lifter to ferry that across.
Inventory full.
But I don't know, because it's going to take some time to build it. And I need a way to build it easily. And I don't know if I have that. You know what I might do, though? I wonder if I might be able to I only have a small one available for components. Hi. What? What's the matter? You coming to say hello? Coming to take a nap on my desk? Okay, well, either way, I'm gonna try and pick up as much as I can here
Inbound.
and see what happens. My cat has decided to start taking a nap on my desk, and he is sitting on my hands, so it's going to be a very difficult play. So I am going to use the opportunity to end that here. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please like, subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the content. Definitely subscribe if you want to stay up to date with, or you want to join in on the streams, because as much as I try to stay consistent with the streams, I don't always stream at the same time. Most mornings I do it about 5 a.m. But on days that I have off, I do extra streams, and I will do... I might end up sleeping in, so it all depends on how it works out. So if you subscribe, you should be able to get notifications on being able to connect to the stream when it's live, and you can jump on, comment, ask questions make suggestions, whatever you like. Even if you just want to say hello, that's fine as well. I hope that you have a great rest of the other day. I will see you next time.